Okay, take two. I'm here with my daughter Anodyne. Video just got clicked off, but we're looking at some books that we read while she was growing up. We've got Rascal. We just looked at this here. It's a memoir of growing up during World War I with a pet raccoon, but somebody named Mark Groman wrote their name all over many of the pages of this one.
As a kid, whenever he would read us this book, he would say Mark Groman whenever it was written in the book, and even add some more, and we thought it was the most hilarious thing ever. Childhood classic right here.
That was a great family memory. I love that memory. What else we got? Wizard of Oz. We read that. You especially read that whole series so many times.
Many times. All 14 of the books.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So many books. Recently, when Wicked came out, I thought it was funny what you said. You're like, that's not my Oz.
That is not my Oz. Well, Wicked is written by someone else.
Who didn't even particularly like the Oz
and
books.
And my grandma couldn't even read the book because it was so inappropriate. So obviously, different author. But there is a portrayal of Glinda in...
You're looking for the first one or which one?
Glinda of Oz. I don't picture her like this either, but I think that was a very funny picture. But yeah, so these books, amazing. People should read all of them.
What a great
just
series.
The first story.
Do you remember you had an Ozma doll that Mom made you carried everywhere with you?
My mother sewed me a whole Ozma doll and an Ozma costume.
There's so many great...
Ozma of Oz because I was just the best, obviously.
Oh. Okay. All right, what do we have here?
Why don't we start with these?
Oh, okay. This seems like the wrong exact place to start, but...
Let's start with this.
Okay, you read a lot of Roald Dahl, and I read a lot of Roald Dahl too, right?
Roald Dahl is one of my favorite children's authors.
Oh, yeah.
This book is a memoir of his childhood.
Oh, so good.
All these pranks. This is him putting a rat in a candy jar. This is him getting whacked by a stick. Stuff like that. Very great. 10 out of 10. Recommend.
Oh, yeah. That I would love to see his two memoirs turned into movies.
A movie? That would be awesome.
Yeah, that and Going Solo would be great.
Now, this is a book my amazing uncle wrote, Over Sky. This book is one of my favorite fantasy novels ever. It's about these dragons.
Keep going.
It was a long time ago.
Dragons, they grow them in a garden, secret garden.
They grow these dragons in this secret garden, and they have to take care of them and kind of hide them from the world. And it's just overall beautiful book.
It's so good. Good series too, right?
It's a very good series. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Trilogy, and the covers so cute, very 2000s.
Definitely, I think they're my favorite books by Uncle Rob.
Me too. But I loved 11 Thumbs books as well. Definitely check out this author, Over Sky.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, but, no, I thought it was really cool that you kids got to grow up knowing that your uncle wrote these books, that it was attainable.
Oh, yeah.
That's so neat. Oh, there's a great series.
Oh yeah, another trilogy.
Yeah.
Which is perfect because the tripods have 3 legs.
Oh, yes. That's appropriate.
Very appropriate.
And the prequel.
Now.
Yeah.
Oh, and a prequel. Yeah, you were so right. But these books are about these alien robot thingies taking over Earth. And they put humans inside of their gigantic domes and, brainwash them and make them...
They put caps on them. Remember the mesh caps that their hairs grow through? Hair grows through.
Crazy.
I love that series. Uncle, and he meets... the others.
So these
amazing series.
Yes, these are the other
Pretty
books.
Cool. Third one, second one with a horrible cover.
Yeah, that is a terrible cover.
Ugh.
But you know what? It's okay because it's a good book. But pretty much these humans get little caps on their heads to brainwash them, and so they have to run away and join the resistance, try to escape. There's this big domed city where all the tripods live. They have to break in there.
The masters, the aliens that pilot the tripods.
Yeah. So crazy books.
Yeah,
I
so
need
good.
to reread these.
Loved them.
The end.
They're good. I loved reading those two kids also.
Too many.
Okay, well we'll go fast.
Okay,
Here.
we'll do Crime and Punishment.
Okay. Oh, Anna, that was
Should
your.
we share it with...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you should do the more adult ones toward the end.
Okay. Now, the Mysterious Benedict Society.
Oh, that's a great series
Literally
too.
Amazing. My little sister, 100% Constance Contrary. She's this little girl, genius, tiny, rude, contrary.
Which one did you think was like
Constance?
that? Willa?
Sonora.
Oh, Sonora. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so
funny.
she was young when we read these.
Oh, yeah.
But They're just about smart children.
Oh yeah.
And this was Kate Weatherall.
Oh yeah.
I
You
always
kind.
wanted to be her.
Oh yeah.
She climbs up stuff with ropes and always has a bucket.
That's hilarious. The bucket.
Yeah, I tried to have a bucket for a while, but it got uncomfortable, so I wasn't, couldn't do it.
I like that Disney Plus show. I was sad they got canceled.
But if you have children, make them read this and tell them if they don't, you'll hit them with the book, because look how big this book is. Very painful. Okay, the end.
Wait, what?
I'm done talking about that now. So.
Okay.
Should
I'm
we-
being told, don't
let's-
worry,
let's
people
skip
like
this one.
sarcasm.
Should we skip this one?
No, you like
Okay.
Wonder, right?
So Wonder, amazing book. It's about a boy with a disformity and how he's kind of like trying to survive in the world while looking like scary and monstrous, at least in his eyes. But he ends up meeting this girl, and they like each other, and she sees him for his self.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they made a movie of this, and I personally believe that it should have been filmed fully from his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
So that you couldn't see what he looked like at all, because
Totally.
they didn't make him deformed enough. They just made him like, I don't know.
They were scared to, like, commit to the premise.
Deformity, right?
Yeah, they really were. Yeah.
So I think they should have filmed it from his eyes, so that the whole time, you're just seeing what's happening, but you're never seeing what he looks like. Because obviously, the main character, Ozzy, sees himself differently than everyone else does. People think he looks scary, but he probably exaggerates that in his mind.
How old were you when you read that book? Because I remember you really clicking with you. You were, like, into it for a
I
while.
have no idea. It was in elementary school for sure. But, yeah.
One sec. You were so into it that we got supporting books.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
This one's journal.
Yeah.
Did I write in it?
I think you did.
Maybe I'll have to do that later. And then this one's the stories about his friends, which is
yeah.
pretty sweet.
No, let's do the ones for younger readers still first. Okay, you remember the Stone Cold Classic? Hagen and I were just talking about this one. More people need to know about this amazing book. This is one of the best books for young people ever. I would turn this into a movie if I have the ability to adapt things into movies someday.
It's very cute, too. Very cute.
But it's like awesome. Like it's so, all the stories in it are good. It's about these kids trying to find a wheel they can put on their roof of their school so that storks will return to their village. And they go all over the town collecting people's stories, right? And everyone has stories about storks. And like they unite the whole
It's
town.
beautiful.
It's so good.
And they wear wooden shoes because they're Polish.
Oh, they're not Polish. They're Dutch.
Okay, well, they wear wooden shoes.
Anodyne is about to travel. She's about to move to Germany for a year as an exchange student. She's going to see
I'll
some
wear wooden
world
shoes
culture.
And stuff and
No, that's
do
Holland.
whatever.
You're in for a shock. Oh, this wonderful series.
So, these are just a lot of fairy tales, a lot of like lesser known ones. A little more violent, you know.
Part of a series, the Color Fairy books.
Yeah, the Color Fairy books, we got every color. And
Andrew Lang.
we used to read them. Did you ever edit the parts where they like died or brutally like?
Not usually.
Yeah.
I mean, once in a while I'd tone stuff down. Like if there was a story where they like had to kill a bunch of cats and put them in a bag
I
or
hate when
something.
that happens. I hate when that happens. But for the most part, these stories are very good, very beautiful. Good collection. Check it out.
Right. Here's the other Rainbow Fairy books. Okay, so now we're getting into ones that you started to read when you were a little older. Except Crime and Punishment.
So
you
I
were
read Crime and Punishment in 5th grade, and honestly, it was just to impress my dad because he told me to. So I was like, yeah, I know how to read. So I read the entire thing, and now I know all about, axe murders and whatnot. Sonia, definitely my favorite character because she's a baddie and whatnot. But yeah, read this in 5th grade. Took me probably 4 months.
I still want you to play Raskolnikov in an indie low-budget adaptation.
That would be great.
I have that script mostly
I'd be
written.
great at that,
I think
axe murders and stuff.
Gender flipped, set in northeast heights of Albuquerque, modern day. It would be amazing.
Yeah, but this is a beautiful cover. The one I read was a lot thicker. I don't know why. Why was that one longer?
Maybe smaller
this
type
big.
or something. I don't think that's abridged. I don't usually keep abridgments.
Yeah, I don't know, but good book. Definitely recommend it for your kids.
Did you actually like it? Like you got
I
something
did
out of
like it.
Huh.
So if you have a 5th grader that's into fun stories and challenges, make him read Dostoevsky. It's always good. Good for children. Good for non-children.
I feel the same way.
Kids should read about axe murders because how else are they gonna know that it's a bad thing?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like the book says go axe murders.
No.
It tells you it's negative.
No, yeah, no. It shows you that you shouldn't do that because your life will be ruined.
Right.
So it's a good one. Check it out.
Okay. Why
Now,
is Manhunt here?
This was one of my favorite books. This was one of my favorite books as a child. I had Manhunt,
The 12
day Chase for Lincoln's Killer, on audiobook, and I would listen to it every night when I went to bed. I think from 5th to 7th, maybe 4th to 7th
Oh
grade.
my gosh.
It's a good one, and it's a great story for falling asleep too. We
Okay.
got a little bit of drama. Sometimes you can't
Uh-huh.
sleep to it just because it's like, you want to know, like, he's running away and stuff.
Right.
But I've read this book so many times, listened to it. I read it like once in book form.
Do you remember anything from
Listened
it?
to it a lot. One time he was bleeding out, hiding behind a tree.
Uh-huh.
And
Do you remember about how a doctor helped him and then got in trouble?
yes, I do. Yeah, so I remember bits and pieces, but again, this is my favorite when I was young, so I forgot a lot about it.
But you didn't grow up to be a Confederate sympathizer. That's good.
Of course not. This is just for interest's sake, I guess. I
Right.
don't know. A little bit of drama in my life. But
It's
yeah,
a pretty shiny book.
recommend it. Great for kids, again. It teaches them history, kind of. It's a little bit fake.
I'd give it to you if you weren't moving.
Oh, I don't. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm out of that phase now. I already know.
Okay.
Anyways.
Ah.
Will you get that less followers?
No, it's okay. I already looked at those in a section.
Okay.
Glass Castle. So, I'm trying to remember you reading this. You read this on your own, right?
This was recent, or
Okay.
more recent, like a few years ago. But I got the audiobook as well on
Incredible
CD,
memoir.
on CD
It's
from,
so
like,
good.
a library.
Yeah.
Great.
Did
Very
you
good.
liked it?
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing
Yes.
story.
So I read it through once, and then I got the audiobook a few times. Beautiful story.
Were you yelling at her to be more judgmental to about her parents a little
Yeah,
bit ever?
literally.
I was.
It was so. It's like, I don't know. She's like, it's okay. My parents are fine. It's fine that they're neglectful and like abusive. They're trying their best. No, they're not, girl. No, they are not. They are not trying their best. If you read this book, you'll get it. Definitely 10 out of 10. Maybe 11 out of 10.
It's amazing. It's such a good memoir.
Sometimes it made me cry one time. There was some part in it. I forgot what it was, but if you want to feel something, The Glass Castle.
Oh yeah, that shows what the power of memoir is. This thing was on the New York Times bestseller list for like so long, 3 years according to this book, but it was
That's
way more
awesome.
than that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, these two books, I read a little bit from this. God is Not Great, because it's a catchy title, catchy
Okay.
phrase,
Okay.
Now, I actually have not read these very much, but a little bit. But I love the phrase, why be moral? Because that is a great question. So me and my old band, we made a little song. And the lyrics are inspired by these two books. It goes, there is no God, so why be moral? Money in their eyes so they can't see. Capitalist pigs blinded by their greed. And then very inspiring. Father, would you like to elaborate on what the books are about? Because I didn't even read them.
I read this one. I haven't read this one. This is Christopher Hitchens. He is a really lively, interesting, fun mind, but he's kind of a neocon in some ways. Like he was like really pro Iraq War, for instance. And but he's like still a really interesting like figure to listen to and think about. He's got a ton of YouTube debates and things that even when he's on the side I'm rooting against him, like that's cool.
Yeah, so this is definitely on my reading list because
That's been on my to read lists
I love the ethics and like the
for 25 years. Yeah.
Very interesting. Ethics of abortion, philosophy.
Whoa.
These are different books actually, but definitely interesting. you
No,
know?
it asks a good question. It's like what really is at the root of morality?
See, and if there is no God, then why be moral? Just like the song says, because if no one's watching you, no one's telling you to be good, why are you being good? I still think you should be.
I feel like that lyric needs a follow-up lyric though, where you need you got to keep asking those questions because.
You didn't even hear the rest of the song.
Okay, tell me. Well,
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
well, of course I heard the rest of the song. I went to like all your shows pretty much.
I
But
don't remember. Anyways,
okay.
guys, on that note, you guys have a great night. Make sure
Wait,
to subscribe
hold
and
on.
like.
Wait. Okay, sure.
What?
I just never say that, but that's fine.
No, I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
So subscribe and like to our channel because obviously we're the best.
It's our channel now.
It's
Okay.
our channel. Everything.
Okay.
You're my dad, so you have to share with me.
Okay, all right.
Obviously.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, thank you for having me as a guest. I'm the best, as you all know.
What?
And make sure to stick around for the next videos. And also, cats. Goodbye.
You could have been natural.
No, I can't.
Why do you have to be like combative? Yeah. Like, so, I'm amazing. Subscribe. Ah.
Everyone says like and subscribe.
Okay, yeah, but I mean,
Look at those.
I know they're amazing. They're the stars of the channel.
I know.
I'm glad you came out from the vacuuming. I thought you were mad.
Look at
Okay.
the end.
Okay. Well, I'd like to take it to like round numbers, so it's almost 15 minutes.
Meow, 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 meow. Prisma's into ethics as well, obviously.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe in vacuums, but she does believe in God sometimes.
Huh.
Depends. You got to check her.
Interesting.
Yeah, it depends on the season. That's, you know how it is.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show,
Okay,
Anodyne.
post it.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.